wanted to take a few minutes today and kind of give you guys an introduction, or maybe a reintro for some of you who have followed along in the past. I've been really inconsistent with videos my entire tenure at YouTube. I've just been very sporadic. We've not really been in one place for a very long time. However, if you watched my last video on planting onion seeds in paper towels, you know that we did buy a house last year. We have been here for about 7.5 months now. First of all, my name is Michaela, and I am the creator of Vicariously Vintage, as well as Vicariously Vintage Acres, and I also run an in-home business making jams and jellies called Barefoot Denim. We live in West Tennessee in a very small town, and we have lived here for 4 years this month, January 2019. I am a mom of 3 boys. My oldest is 22. He lives in East Tennessee. My second child is going to be 19 in April, and he just left last week. He joined the National Guard, so he is at boot camp right now. And my youngest just turned 15 this past Saturday, and I've homeschooled all 3 of them. My oldest went to public school, kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade, but I have since been homeschooling all of them. Right now, we are living on a little less than 2.5 acres. We have chickens, ducks, and 2 useless rabbits. They are both females. One is an old lady who is just going to die with us of natural causes, old age, whatever. We also have another female. We had something go through our rabbitry, I think it was last year, probably last year. I think it's been right about a year, and it killed off everybody except for these 2. I had planned on buying more rabbits sooner than now, so she's just kind of been hanging around, but we do raise meat rabbits, and at some point in time I will get back into those. We tried our hand at bees once upon a time, and that did not go well. About a year or close to a year after we'd had them, they died. I have no idea why. I couldn't find anything in the beehive that pointed to disease or anything like that. We did live amongst ag fields at our last house. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. They did die early spring, so that could have been when they were spraying. The house that we live in now is surrounded by a lot of trees. We do have one neighbor fairly close, and we do have a pond. They call it a lake, but it's more like a glorified pond out back that is stocked with fish. I do plan on getting bees again this spring. I also plan on buying a trio of some sort of rabbits so we can get our meat production back up to par where I like it. I have a lot of work to do. Like I said, we just bought it less than a year, so we are building from the ground up. So far, we've got about a dozen fruit plants in the ground, trees and shrubs. And I've got several that I got on clearance for just a couple of dollars at the end of last season. Some grapes, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. I think that's it. I think I said grapes. Did I say grapes already? So anyway, we have those. And I've also got a couple more elderberry cuttings that we have rooted that are doing really great. We've got some herbs floating around. We've taken some mullein seed stalks and we've shaken those around the property in hopes that those will grow, and I'm going to be putting in an order soon. Now, I did say in my last video on planting my onion seeds that I had Walla Walla onions coming from Azure. Well, whoops on me, they didn't ship, and for whatever reason I thought they were going to ship, even though I got the email, and I'm very good about looking and seeing what ships and what doesn't. And just, I glazed over that. I think I was so excited to start planting that I just didn't care. I just thought they were coming. So I'm trying to find a good source right now that I can just order 1 or 2 packs of onion seeds and have those shipped to me, because I have everything I need right now. I might order a few things down the road from Baker Creek, but at the moment I have all the seeds that we need for our garden this year. I'm trying to think of what else. Barefoot Denim. I specialize in jams and jellies. I do hot cocoa mixes, tea blends, herbal salts for cooking, not for bathing. And that just started about September of this past year, like really started. I've done it on and off a little bit. I've done it for friends and family. I've done it for gifts. It blew up. It totally blew up this last year. I spent September, October, November, and December all but maybe 3 weekends that I didn't have a farmer's market or a show to attend. Some of my goals for the homestead are, first of all, food production for our family. I am not happy with the many recalls at the grocery store. I'm not happy having to rely on and be at the mercy of corporations who, quite frankly, don't care about my health. I'm tired of being lied to with labels, free-range chicken eggs, and, you know, what really does that mean? I know what it means. I know what it's supposed to mean, but what does it mean in a label at Kroger or Walmart or Sprouts or even, you know, Trader Joe's, places like that? I don't really know what else to say at this point. I've got goals. I'm still writing those down, and with us starting from the ground up at this new homestead, I'm still trying to figure out what it is that we want to do here at Vicariously Vintage Acres. I hope you will stick around and come along with me for the ride and join us in our planting and our you know, other food raising and just the adventures that I hope to have on our new homestead. So until next time, I hope you have a very blessed day, and we'll see you soon. Come back.